Good morning, everyone. StripCal. We're playing some more Pokémon Reborn, and today we are going to be heading out to find Manaphy. I'm really curious to see how this one works. Hi, Rave. After having not one but two of those ragtag little gremlin creatures shenanigans affecting my circusing endeavors, I'm decided I live here now. If anything else goes wrong, I'll at least know about it. Hey, who knew remote management could be so practical? Speaking of remote management, we're getting some kind of reading in a pretty remote location, the Mirage Tower. It's faint, but definitely there. Apparently it's submerged somewhere? Or at least that's what the guy with the whatchamacallit says. I don't know how all that works. So, what do you say for the next act? You get out to the Mirage Tower and investigate. And look for somewhere underwater. Does that even exist? It is a desert. Anyway, I'll be here if you need my support. Okay. So our team for this one, we're looking for an underwater area, and we're dealing with... Oops. Did I not put the right items on yet? I thought I did. Okay, whatever. So this is our team going into this. There's actually not a lot of water types in the water area, but the underwater field is really weird. So this is kind of what I'd put together. We have several ways to attack water types while also having good coverage for the other stuff. Surprisingly, the main thing we're actually going to be looking at is fighting moves. So we've got Terra taking the lead on that with Hammer Arm to go with Swift Swim. We've got Jules RM, Close Combat, as well as X Scissor for for a grass type, and Ishtar has Aura Sphere, in addition to, you know, all the other goodies. Nick specifically has Freeze Dry, which is awesome. I also gave Nick and Terra Dive and Fly, respectively, which gives us the ability to get out of the underwater field, which should help with some of the stuff we're dealing with. Okay, so I think this is the path that we're taking. I might be wrong, though. Yeah, this is the castle, not the Mirage Tower path. I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was one of these little side ones. Oh, okay. Percy? Apparently we just never talked to her before. I swear there's a real easy path from here to the Mirage Tower, and I'm just not remembering where it is. I'm not sure exactly where we're heading in the Mirage Tower. But that's okay. Getting to the Mirage Tower is the first step. And this should take us down to the basement, which is probably where we're going. Wait, this is the exit. Aha! That's right, this is the fake exit. Actually, finding an item here makes me want to explore a little bit. Maybe that's wrong. Looks like that's wrong. Good to know. I'm okay with not having more to do, but it was worth double checking. Relic coppers aren't that exciting or anything. Manaphy gems. When first it appeared, we thought it was a higher being, but its actions are that of a petulant child. Left unchecked, this sacred place would become a watery grave. With great reluctance, we have sealed the child away. 3 doors, 3 seals. Those who follow, heed our words or face destruction. The strongest currents are being kept under lock and sea. There's a notch on the door. Terrible drought had befallen us for months. We were only living on rations that a small collection of water Pokemon could save. Then one day a strange Pokemon found us. They seemed to have strong power over water, unlike any water type seen before. Gonna save just to make sure. They found fun in watering plants and would stay long after they'd finished, as long as you read them a story each night. The years to come would be full of joy. We eventually agreed to build this castle in the Pokemon's honor to thank them for saving us. We filled it with beds to sleep, even more stories to share with them, and finally a throne for them to rest in. They seemed to like it here and found even more happiness. Each morning they danced among the waves beneath the cliffs, and we danced too. Do a little bit of exploring quick. Looks like this is it. Okay. B. Anomaly Manaphy. Okay, so they're starting with a Heliolisk. I'm assuming... I forgot it changes its type. Let's see if this still works. I don't know if it adds or changes. I think it changes. That's really unfortunate. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, what are they gonna use here? Parabolic charge again, most likely. Well, screw me, right? Yeah, that was a big opening misstep. How is this thing hitting so hard? Okay. Okay. Well. That's me, or that's just me overestimating myself for that initial situation. I forgot about what the effect of those elemental seeds was. Okay. So yeah, we need to get... Man. Okay, so I was wrong. It's not no water types, it's all artificial water types. See what they send in next. Drampa. This is gonna turn into a water type again. Let's get to the surface so we can make, or so the next thing coming in won't be a water type. Please don't use Calm Mind again. Let's switch Jules in. Nature power here is Whirlpool. Not very effective, though. Awesome. Okay, so that should take care of part of my issue. Delmies is coming in next. I would leave Jules in, but I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Nick because Jules is confused. Get some freeze dry going. Tyranitar. Close combat. This is why I was saying I'm bringing fighting types. I mean, I was technically bringing them for Drampa and Heliolisk as well because I forgot that they changed types. They're going to bring in Manaphy. Let's go Bright 2K. We haven't really used Thundurus yet. So I'm hoping that this is just going to absolutely destroy this. Yup. Yup, that did. And a Nidoking to finish it off. We're going to bring Terra back in. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to actually dive. So it didn't get its seed effect. But we pull the battle back underwater to finish it off. That's much closer to how that was supposed to go. And we send Manaphy back to box 1. What just happened? Oh, we can head right back to the exit. Cool. I do want to check one more thing. Oh! Why does the new world have lore? I, like, just made it. This is stupid. Did this place ever really generate with an entire history that never happened? I should just delete this entire place. Bye-bye. Just kidding. That takes effort. This place is kind of neat despite its weird lore. I guess baby Arceus, it was the same way though. Didn't exist. And then it did. And then it made up its own past. I wonder, if I train it hard and give it lots of kisses, could I do that too? Imagine making a history where I already won. That would be just incredibly boring, wouldn't it? Obviously, I can't do that. Besides, it's ridiculous for 2 little girls to become the most powerful beings ever. Anyway, I guess it's normal for 10-year-olds to become champions in other regions. Here too, in a way. But I'm pretty sure there's a legal age limit on divinity. Either turn 18 or get crucified or something. Not that I care about laws. Let's just keep going. Tag, you're it. Would we have just missed that entire section if we hadn't gone back in? That's kind of screwed up. I just realized that we didn't actually go this way the first time. So I literally just came back into, it looks like get like a relic copper, and that was actually one of the things I was thinking about was a Zygarde shard. Here's Cell. Interesting. Okay. So that was a compared to the last several, that fight went really well. Can we fly from here? Yes. Awesome. So since that was a fast one, I'm just going to do a quick overview of the last 3 Pokemon we caught. Manaphy is actually one of those really boring middle ground ones. It's honestly pretty weak as far as legendary Pokemon go. I think it gets a couple special, or like unique moves. Was it Glowtail? But nothing super good. So Latios and Latias are dragon psychics. They are both they both have levitate. And I always get them slightly mixed up, but it looks like it's pretty straightforward here. Latias has better defenses. Latios has better attacks. They're both pretty well-rounded. I mean, okay, so they're starting with Dragon Pulse and Psychic. They each have a special or a unique move though as well. Let me take a quick look here. Manaphy gets Tail Glow, like I said, which drastically raises its special attack. However, yeah, and it's got Mew stats, 100 across the board. Now, the other big thing with Latios and Latias that we don't have access to yet is the Mega. We don't have the Mega Stones for it. So we'll have to be getting those later, I assume. Anyway, so yeah, Latios is the more attacking-based one. Pretty good still as far as special bulk goes with 110, but it's got 130 special attack, 110 base speed, and its special attack is... Does it not get a special attack? Yeah, Luster Purge, which is a 70 power psychic attack that reduces special defense. Pretty mediocre, honestly. It's a little bit better than... I mean, honestly, I think it's basically just... yeah, it's a weaker version of Psychic that's more likely to reduce their special defense. Latias, on the other hand... I think it's the same thing. Maybe not. It gets Mist Ball. Oh, okay. Yeah, it gets Mist Ball. Which lowers the opponent's special attack. So that makes a lot more sense for it. And then it's got 110. So basically it just swaps special attack, special defense. There may be some slight other variations in their stats. 80, 80, 90, 80, 90, yeah. Latios has a slightly higher physical attack stat, and Latias has a slightly higher physical defense stat. To go with its, or which match up with what they do. But they're still very well rounded overall, and their type is pretty interesting. I'm not going to say it's good. It has some pretty good moves associated with it. It goes well with certain other things, as far as like in these terrains and such. But it's still weak to like very Dark Dragon Ghost. bug, ice. Yeah, like a lot. So yeah, we're probably going to be training both of them up still. I will say once you get the megas, Mega Latias gets a huge bump to its defenses and its special attack, which is awesome. Whereas Latios mostly gets a bump to its attack stat, which we're probably not using for it anyway. So yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm at on them overall, but I do feel like they have really good potential here, depending on what all moves they can learn and what coverage we can get. I'm never going to complain. I mean, they're basically very similar to how we have Pizza, I would say. Pete's a little bit more on the fast aggressive side, whereas they're a little bit more well-rounded. But the whole dragon type and levitate aspect is very similar as far as how we can use them, because they can come in paired with somebody who has like Earthquake. And while Psychic and Dragon do neutral damage to most things, they also just hit really hard. So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and wrap up for this time. Next time we're gonna be going into looks like a tougher fight. It's going to involve one of the extremely nasty custom Pokemon, as well as the Diancie that we have not caught yet, as well as finally getting one of our old friends back. So I'm looking forward to that part. I think this is going to be some tough fights. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, hope you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.